Hendershot's Coffee Bar, located at 237 Prince Avenue, was packed with Bruce Springsteen fans as well as music lovers on September 25th for the event Cover Me, a reading and musical tribute to Bruce Springsteen. Local artists such as Jay Gonzalez and Patterson Hood of the Drive-By Truckers, as well as T. Hardy Morris from Dead Confederate, Thayer Serrano, Moths, and Don Chambers gave musical performances from Springsteen's catalog. Bob Sleppy, the executive director of Nucci Space, was excited about the event as well.
No, I just think it's going to be a fun night because, Bruce Springsteen is such an iconic character and presence in the music scene, in the world music scene, that it's cool to see all these legendary Athens musicians kind of get together and kind of tip their hat to him. So I think that's what makes the night kind of special and a lot of fun. So the money race night, 100% of the proceeds go to Nucci Space. It will provide access to therapy and counseling for uninsured musicians and artists that are seeking help, and that's our primary goal of the organization, and that's how we'll use the money.
There's who love Johnny with a love strong and true.
Carlin, the author of Bruce and a former writer for People magazine, shared the impact Bruce Springsteen had on his life.
I was sort of got swept up in Bruce Springsteen's work in 1978 when I was a sophomore in high school. And the previous spring, I bought the record Darkness on the Edge of Town, the week it came out. And I bought that and Some Girls on the same day.
I did too.
Oh, yeah?
On the same day.
See?
And,
great minds.
It was the summer after 8th grade for me.
Yeah.
Which was a pretty pivotal summer. It's also the summer we moved out to the lake, and it was like a big kind of transitional year.
Yeah.
Those were my two favorite records of the year. The record store guy was like, "Hey, you gotta get this record," and
right.
handed it to me and took my allowance and changed my life.
Exactly. His music and his voice and his vision have been just sort of a part of my consciousness. Yeah. And it just, and it changed my sense of what music and culture could be. And, and what what a life could be in a weird way. And then Bruce came out, same stage, and played the show where I felt like he means every single word.
Oh yeah, he's talking to me. Yeah. It's amazing. First show I saw was I was telling him I had to run away from home to go to it because it was farther than my parents would let me travel. And I was 16, and I saw him in southern Mississippi. And, great show, and it's my best friend and I. And he had an old Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible, 72 Cutlass convertibles, and we drove down with this other girl that went to school with us that I kind of had a crush on, and we drove down there, and they'd had a blood drive that day at school before we left, and she had given blood at the thing. My friend did too, but I was too young. But so we get to the show, and when the show was over after 4 hours,
It's done.
I looked at her and she just fainted. Landed in my arms. Which unfortunately is about as far as that went. But
yeah.
She came to, and then I was nobody again.
I'm a really big fan of music biographies. I think I eat those up a lot more than any other kind of book. So I think any time, and then of course, like anybody with an interesting life, I would like to know more about. And Bruce Springsteen, I'm sure, would be a great read.
it's amazing to me. It's astonishing to me that I can, travel to this place where I've never been before and have all these cool people, doing this. And so for me, I just sort of feel like, the luckiest little boy, the luckiest adolescent boy on the face of the planet.
Anybody out there? Yes, they put me into the wild.
Music from the night ranged from soft songs from Patterson Hood to an aggressive set from Don Chambers. A great time was had by all. And the book, Bruce, can be found online at any major bookstore or at Avid Bookshop downtown. This has been Nicholas Byrne with Odyssey Online.